Hello everybody, and welcome to this review of the best family electric cargo bikes for 2022. Richard is a father of two, as am I. His kids are slightly older, my kids are slightly younger, so we often compare notes and spend a lot of time talking about this fantastic mode of transport. Over the last 7 years, we've been specialising in family e-cargo bikes, obviously as well as e-bikes, but we've seen a huge uptake for both business and family. And it's really exciting. 2020 is the decade of the electric cargo bike. And I mean, we're just really excited to share that with you. So we're doing a lot more in-depth reviews on each individual one. So please do follow our channel, subscribe to us, and then you can learn as much as you need to learn so you can make an informed decision which is the best model for you. Okay, so to start with, Richard, what do you think makes a good electric cargo bike?
Well, I think first of all, it being Bosch exclusive. All of our e-cargo family bikes here at Fully Charged, they all use Bosch batteries, Bosch motors, a complete Bosch integrated system. So yeah,
that's a really important part. I noticed you squinting. You come this side because of I've got the shades on here. But yeah, so I mean that's a massive point. We only work with Bosch crank drive. You know, we have a huge amount of experience in it, and it's really important. There's so many reasons for that. Torque shifting and also the manufacturers that work with them, I mean, they tend to specialize a little bit more. For example, Urban Arrow, you can see here, Butchers and Bike, you know, these guys only make electric cargo bikes. You know, it is a really important part. You know, they're not new to the game. Obviously there is some bikes here that are slightly new to the game, like the Raleigh. We have done a very in-depth review on that you can find on our channel. And then obviously there's the difference in between mid-tail and flatbed, you know, which both offer. I know you like to talk about this point.
They've all got low centre of gravity generally, so very easy to ride. Nice balance on them. Yeah, you've got sort of long tail or rear loading cargo bikes, and then you've got sort of front box. Front loading family cargo bikes. So yeah. I
mean, I'd say for me, I prefer the front loading. I have the space as well to store them, but we find a lot of people that don't have the space, especially here in London, you know, they might have narrow corridors or whatever it may be to park them, so they tend to look more at the mid or long tail. So, you know, there's quite a obvious difference there, but both fantastic and hugely popular.
Okay, so first up you've got the Tern GSD, very popular with our customers. It's really great, it's got really low centre of gravity, so very easy to ride. You've got the Bosch cargo line motor. Every model in the GSD range, they all have the same motor, the cargo line, which is 85 Newton meters of torque.
That can get up any hill in London, with two kids on it as well. I mean, it really is a lot of power. And they also come with a double battery configuration as an option, as do all of these cargo bikes.
You've got 4 models in the range. You've got the S10LR, you've got the S10LX, you've got the S00, and top of the range you've got the R14. All the prices and specs are on our website.
Main difference there is gearing and kind of spec, and it sounds complicated, but it is really straightforward. Henry has actually done a really in-depth review previously on our channel with one of the ambassadors of Tern, so please tune in and check out that for more information, going through the different accessories and different configurations for children, you know, from children from, you know, 6 months old to 7 years old, 2 at a time, 1 at a time, whichever way you want. Really clever.
It can take a rider from 4'11" all the way up to 6'5", as can all these bikes as well. It's really handy for storage. It can be stored on its end. You can fold the handlebars down. People love storing it in their hallways because you can get it into the hallway and stuff. It's got 200 kilograms of gross vehicle weight. Front suspension. It's got a cafe lock. Yeah, it's just a great all-rounder.
So very exciting to talk about Benno actually. We've been looking forward to taking on Benno for a number of years, and we're now offering 2 different models in their range, which is the Remi Demi, which is the shorter version, and the Boost. Remi Demi is like a Mini Cooper and the Boost is like a Land Rover Defender. That's a good analogy, and we talk about that a lot. I interviewed Benno, the founder. You can find that on our channel, and we go into a bit more depth about them as a company and what they're offering. But it's quite similar to the Tern, slightly bigger wheels, no suspension.
Similar options in terms of the back here, in terms of the rails and the seating.
Yeah, so you can put different different configurations, different age children, twins, adults, whatever you want on the back. But yeah, comes again in a dual battery option, has got the CX motor, and
bit more sporty.
Yeah, a bit more sporty, a bit more fun. I mean, it's just a really awesome product. We're really happy to represent them here in the UK.
Benno call it e-tility.
Yeah, that's their kind of strap line, isn't it? And it really means a lot. Next we have from Riese and Müller, the Multicharger. And
I love this bike.
You're a fan of this bike. It's I would say it's actually better for slightly bigger kids, maybe.
Yeah, 26-inch wheels rather than the 24 the Benno and the 20 of the GSD.
You can have it with a double battery option, again like all the others. You can have it with the 9, you can have it with the roll-off, you can have it with the Vario, you can have it with the GT Touring. There's a number of options with Riese and Müller, and what it tends to be the process is you spec it yourself, it's handmade for you, but because we know they're so popular, we do carry quite a large amount of stock that is physically available ready today. So
bespoke made to order quite often, but also in stock.
A couple of different colour configurations, and but yeah, it's been really popular this year, and we're going to do a more in-depth review on this product that we haven't done yet. So keep an eye out for that. A good stand, good pegs on the back, really a sophisticated product from Riese and Müller. So yeah, it is definitely a goodie. And you can always come down to the store and test it, and quite a few people like to bring their kids and actually test them with their kids, so that's always fun. You can book an appointment for that. Now leading on to my favourite, definitely without a doubt the best of the bunch. I mean, I am slightly biased. I own a Riese and Müller load. I currently have the 60, so the slightly shorter one. My kids are 4 and 2. I've done thousands of miles on it, and we have the best times ever on it. It is just fantastic.
My kids love this one.
Yeah,
my kids love sitting in it.
Yeah, so I mean, when you've got slightly bigger kids, I think as soon as they get to kind of 5 and 3, you know, you do need to start thinking about the 75, or obviously for people with 3 kids, or even 4 kids, because you can put a child seat on the back here. They are so popular. They come with a bigger price tag, but when you are replacing a car or one of 2 cars or whatever it may be, it really is received well. Full suspension. Yeah, so suspension for the rider and suspension for the kids, offering loads of control. Call it a safety feature if you will, but it is just the most delightful thing to ride. You can put the kids in business class as well and tilt the seats so they can have a little nap. It just gets better and better.
It's lovely to hear their little conversations in the front as well. It's just really old school and nice to hear that.
Yeah, they always want to go in it, and for me, I go through the park on the nursery run, and it's just so nice. And even in the real winter months, you know, you can get the GX option, so you can put the off-road tyres on, and this will really handle like mountain biking trails. It's
a pleasure to ride, isn't it?
It's so good. In fact, it's my favourite bike to ride out of all of the e-bikes that we offer. I would go as far as saying that. Obviously, rain protection you can get on this really well. A lot of our customers just have the rain protection on all the time. It's really easy for the kids to get in and out themselves. It just gets better and better.
And again, you can spec this how you want it. You know, you can alter the gearing, you can alter the batteries, the displays. It's really made to order. But we do carry stock as well.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. This is the champion in my eyes.
So next up, we've got the Urban Arrow family. Now, Urban Arrow, Dutch brand, definitely know what they're doing with cargo bikes. They also do sort of fleet business cargo bikes as well. Nice low step on this, can carry 275 kilograms of gross vehicle weight. So a bit more weight capability there. Again, Bosch. You can choose which versions of the motors you want on this one. I think there's different options: performance line, cargo line, dual battery.
Urban Arrow, I mean, just to point out, I mean, they have been going for longer than Fully Charged. They've been going for 10 years, and this is all they do. This is all they do, and they are the masters of it. Personally, I find this like a really good workhorse, like a kind of like people carrier van. You know, you can just do anything with it. It's got loads of capacity. To ride, I prefer the nimbleness and the control of the Riese and Müller, but I really do rate these. They are so popular. They have a very exciting new model coming out, which is their limited edition model, which is going to be bare aluminium. It comes out early next year. We've already taken quite a large number of orders of those bikes, and we have a huge amount of these coming through next year.
Very popular product with families for a long time.
It's like the go-to cargo bike for people. So yeah, really a fan of it. You know, especially its nice Dutch typical upright geometry, very relaxed. It's also nice, you know, you can see everything on it and you can be seen. You really stand out. The stand is excellent as well. So if you want to leave the kids in it when you know do the nursery run, drop one kid to school, blah, 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 you can just leave them in it, park it outside a shop with them in it.
Nice insulated shock protection box at the front here as well.
Exactly, and just really well engineered, proper piece of kit. So next we've got the Raleigh, the Stride 2. Now we've done a review on this. This is their first electric cargo bike. In fairness, you know there are a few kind of issues with it, but you know, for a price range bike from a household name, it's going to get a lot of interest, and you know we have decided to stock it.
It's a great price. It's a great entry level price.
It's a good price, but you know the difference in between this and that, 500-600 quid. You know, it's going to be an interesting conversation for a lot of customers. But it's great awareness, and you know we have highlighted a few of our concerns with it. But it's early days. You know, maybe they'll make some light improvements to it. Who knows? But it's very good to see Raleigh, you know, joining the bandwagon, the cargo wagon, whatever you want to call it.
Great low step.
Yeah.
Anyone that's really short is going to really enjoy riding this one.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's going to enforce a lot of confidence for people, especially when you know a lot of people haven't heard of brands like Urban Hour, Riese, Müller, Benno. That's the good thing about this bike here, and it has been thought through. I mean, you know, the centre of gravity isn't quite as low as maybe it could be. I'm yet to see the rain cover and stuff like that, so it's one to watch, and you know, and we're pleased to have it in our lineup.
But it's a Midlands brand, so it must be good because that's where I'm from.
Oh, there we go.
So,
there we go. All right. So now the Butchers and Bike. This is an interesting piece of kit. They've been making it for a number of years. I would say it's several. I'm not sure exactly. They're based in the meatpacking district of Copenhagen. I mean, Copenhagen, they really are all over the cargo bike thing there. I don't know if anyone's been there that's watching, but everyone is on a cargo bike there. And they've got fantastic infrastructure there, nice wide cycle lanes. In London, the cycle lanes aren't that wide. So I think a lot of people come in going, oh, I want a trike because I'm not that confident carrying my kids around. And a lot of people come in on it, but then actually they go, after riding like an Urban Hour or a Riese Müller, that Bosch intuitivity really offers a lot of stability on two wheels, and when people learn that, they tend to shy away from this product.
It's a bit of a learning curve, certainly. I think it leans, so I mean it's just a bit more to learn when riding than one of the other front-loading cargo bikes.
But it's a very cool product. It's seriously well engineered. They are adapting it ever so slightly for January with the new Gen 4 Bosch system, and I mean, it is seriously sophisticated and it is really fun to ride. And it's
loads of space in this front box for kids to sit in as well.
And an adult. When I went to Butchers and Bike with my partner, they actually lent me one and we did the shopping and went around, and I put her in the front. Parking obviously wasn't an issue. But yeah, look, it's a great product. Again, you can come to our electric cargo bike showroom and see all of these and test them all. And you know what we want to do today is bring you that awareness that these bikes do exist. There is a large range. We've kind of gone through all of them like that there are, and actually knuckled it down to the several best ones that we offer for demo and in stock. So overall, I mean, you've got the long tails and then you've got the front loading bikes over here. But there is some exciting top secret news that we are not supposed to talk about. Now, there are going to be 2 more bikes in this lineup very soon. It is heavily embargoed, so I have to be careful what I say here, but 2 of our most popular manufacturers are bringing out 2 long tail bikes.
20-inch wheels?
One of them has 20-inch wheels, and so does the other one. I have yeah, I mean, a moustache Riese Müller. But yeah, so those bikes are going to be reviewed. I'm actually going out to the factories in probably early December. So very early Christmas time, when the embargoes are lifted, I'm going to be talking about those. And we have already lodged our pre-orders, and they are extremely large.
Please get in touch with us. There's loads of different ways you can speak to us, either by phone, virtual appointment, video. We can do home visits, but you can come in our showroom, bring your kids, we can test bikes. Please speak to me. I love talking about family cargo bikes. So yeah.
I would say, just with the home visits, it is better to come into store though, when we've got such a large selection, and you can really find a nice route where you can put your kids in, bring your helmets, and you can go out for a proper ride with them.
Great. Should we go over to these?
Yeah, so basically on these there's not going to be much changes with the front loading bikes. Riese and Müller aren't going to change this because it's just absolutely perfect. Urban Arrow are doing a limited edition version of this. It's the same bike, it's just bare metal with a belt drive.
Looks great in
and
photos.
It also can feature the automatic Enviolo, which is a very popular new mode of gearing. Raleigh, we've said that, and Butchers and Bite, some new changes coming out for January. Overall, you know, we know what we're talking about. We've got the right selection. Please just come and visit us or get in touch. And we hope we can get one car out of your garage or one car off your driveway, so you can actually feel the benefits and really enjoy these fantastic machines.
Much nicer having kids in a cargo bike than in the back of a car.
Yeah, definitely. For them and us.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.